Hello, hello, hello. One of your favorite nurses on the internet is back with my new reaction series to the reality TV show I found recently called Relative Race. It is the show where four teams, couples in this case, are racing to find their relatives that they have never met before, as well as racing to win $50,000. So super, super exciting. And so far, it's been a very competitive season, more than I've seen in the or later seasons that I have seen previously. But it's still very fun, and I just can't wait to see all the relatives that they meet along the way. If you're enjoying this series and show just as much as I am, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you'll be able to find me and this show a lot more easily within the algorithm. And, help boost a girl up. But anyway, we are back at it with episode 2. Let's see who's going to win the first place this time. So far, we have Team Black in the lead, following very close behind with a penalized Team Green, thanks to Team Black's win last episode. And following a little further behind is Team Blue and Team Red. But the tables could always turn. You never ever know with all these distances and times that we have in play here. So, without further ado, let's get back into it.
DNA tells us who we are and where we came
I'm
from.
still a little surprised that in the beginning they're still only meeting like very distant relatives, but like I say, I hope in the later episodes we're gonna find like much closer relatives like parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, that kind of thing. But anyway, in the meantime, this is still beautiful and sweet, and I just can't wait to see how this develops.
As dawn rises on the shores of the southern U.S.,
looks so beautiful.
Day 2 of Relative Race begins with our
go to
four
Florida
teams
now.
in the northern region of Florida.
It's been so long since I've been to Florida.
9 days away from the finish line in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh wow,
Team
that's
Red,
actually a lot further
Leo
than I
and
thought.
Alexis received
I
their
have no
first
idea of
strike of the
geography in
race
America.
yesterday
I'm from
on
Canada,
day
so
1, as Team
not a
Black,
clue.
Joe and Madison took first place.
I'm on this show more than anything to find out more about my father and my father's side. But I also know very little about my mother's side, so it's just a huge
so you could
opportunity
learn
on both
a lot.
sides for me to find out more about who I am.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. And I'm guessing she's just coming along for the ride. She must not have any family she has to
whatever I
meet.
could use to kind of route the exits out of Florida. Try to give us a heads up.
Yesterday was rough.
Smart,
but
very smart.
We're gonna learn from our mistakes, and today we're gonna do much better.
Fingers crossed, you guys aren't in last, but you don't want to be.
It was nice. We tried to spend as much time as we could fellowshipping with our relatives.
I'm enjoying this thoroughly, even though we received that first strike, but that does not.
That don't
It ain't gonna rain on our parade.
I love you.
The sun is
We don't know exactly
shining.
where we're going. We're waiting for
Keep
the
moving
text
forward.
from
Stay
Dan.
hungry.
So we slept on the fact that we have a 10-minute penalty. We're not bummed anymore. We're just like super excited to get in the race and just shave off those 10 minutes.
I think the penalty
Y'all got
is
it.
giving us more motivation
Yeah.
to do better than yesterday.
I'm not cheering for this team, but I'm also not like cheering against them. They're kind of harmless, but they're pretty competitive, I will say. Team Blue, on the other hand, last episode, they were sassy, and like, I was just kind of like, what the heck?
I'm looking at these other teams, and I'm thinking,
Bye-bye.
hey, look at these young punks, man. I eat them for breakfast.
If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, whatever.
Good morning, teams, and welcome to day 2 of Relative Race. You'll be traveling to Panama City, Florida.
St. Simon's Island, Georgia.
Okay.
Brunswick, Georgia.
Florida.
Oh, so they are
Today's
getting
winner will
all their
receive
directions right away.
$250 or 5 minutes online.
Your time starts now.
That's you could use for GPS. That would be perfect. You guys should have packed the car ahead of time. Is that a thing you're not allowed to do or something?
We're not gonna play it safe.
I would have packed the car last night, or like earlier in the morning.
I feel good too. We love Florida. Team Black, we're
Ooh,
coming.
they're staying in Florida.
With Green Team holding a 10-minute penalty that we gave them, and
Ooh, they're
Red
going
Team
to
already
Georgia
having
too.
the first strike, we know that they're going to be trying even harder.
And we're going to be really aggressive
I
as well.
love her
because in a
sunglass.
game like
Girl,
this,
you
there's
are
so
just-
many unknowns.
This woman, I swear to God,
It's
she
day 2
is
of Relative
just
Race.
gorgeous.
Our
Like,
4
oh,
couples continue
I
to
love
race
her,
up
and I
the
want her
East
shades.
Coast, each looking for different relatives, each in different
Actually, you know what? I'm
destinations.
gonna get myself new
All of
sunglasses.
them
I want
have their
shades
eyes
just
set
like
on
that.
the finish line located somewhere here in Boston, Massachusetts. One day ago in Miami, all of our couples surrendered their cell phones, GPS devices, and all use of technology in exchange for paper maps and burner phones with no internet or GPS abilities. Now they are headed to a new city, They must take a photo to prove that they've made it, successfully
I
complete
don't
a set of
understand why they need
challenges,
to do these
and
pictures. Like,
discover
the
their new
pictures are
relatives,
weird.
all in an allotted time.
Like, all these, like,
The
taking
team that
pictures
goes
of,
over
like
their allotted
the
time the
sign
most
is fine.
receives a
Just
stripe.
immediately meeting your
3
family and be like,
strikes,
can you take a
and
selfie?
you're out of the
It's
race.
like,
Welcome to day 2 of Relative Race.
welcome.
Taking
Let's
first
go.
place yesterday, Joe and Madison Greer,
I
Team
love
Black,
those
are headed from
sunglasses.
Melbourne,
Girl, I want
Florida,
those.
to St.
I
Simon's
want
Island,
those.
Georgia. With challenges and driving, their allotted time is 4 hours and 28 minutes. With a 10-minute penalty in
That does look a
force,
little difficult.
courtesy of Team Black yesterday,
Crazy when you see it on a
Team
map.
Green, Justin and Brittany Stewart, are motivated to regain that time on their seemingly short race today from Kenansville, Florida to Ocoee, Florida, with an allotted time of 2 hours and
Ooh,
20
that's
minutes.
not bad either. They have shorter times.
I'm more like determined today. I'm very competitive. Like when the black team was saying how like they're competitive, like I have so much more to give.
The struggles from day one
boy.
seem to have placed a helpful
Boys and girls,
fear in Team Blue.
It's about
The
family.
fact that he's so particular,
But it's also about a competition.
I don't want him to spaz out because he will in a heartbeat.
Oh boy.
Yep, I did it.
Kayla and Dooley Williams have an allotted time, including challenges,
boy.
of 4 hours and 48 minutes to travel from Orlando, Florida to
Ooh, they have a
Brunswick,
long time,
Georgia.
too.
You got a cell phone in one hand and you're fixing your glasses on your head in the other. You're not driving, obviously. Yeah, she's all in the phone like she in the kitchen right now.
32 miles. It is so important that we win this.
This guy, I swear.
We need the money, and we also want to be the rest of our family.
The rage.
Right after we got married, your
The
dad
rage is
passed
starting.
away that next month, or within that time frame.
Yeah. And then Papa, he passed
And
away
then
right after my
Papa
dad.
passed away. And
Yeah.
so, I can't believe this. You're fighting the rest of your family because that's all you knew was your dad, your grandma. That's all you have in your brother, you know, and you're fighting more family.
After receiving their first strike on day 1,
That's so
Team Red,
sweet.
Leo and Alexa Shinsing,
So I guess
are
he knows
leaving
his
from
dad's side of
Homosassa,
the family,
Florida,
not his
en
mom's.
route to Panama City, Florida.
Sad.
With challenges and driving, their allotted time is 6 hours and 38
Oh my
minutes.
gosh.
As Team Red tries
Did
to
they
avoid a
hate
second
Team
strike in
Red?
2 days.
Why is
A
their
rivalry
time
is
so
already
long
brewing among
compared
the
to everybody
millennials.
else?
How do you think the green team's gonna do?
Like, blue and red once again have the longest time.
That's why we
They
gave.
caught up so much.
That's why we gave it to them.
Maybe
They're
that's
so
why
much
they're
like us.
coming
We
last.
like us, and we think we're gonna do well.
That's a
So
big
we see that green team right now
danger.
is a big threat.
Any challenge that comes our way, we can just dominate.
We're feeling energized and we're excited. We're ready to go. Ready to kick some serious face. You feel good?
Oh, yeah.
It's good that you
Oh,
feel
yeah.
good because you look fantastic.
Right?
Simons,
That's what I'm saying. She
As
looks.
the teams approach
Woo.
their destination cities,
Mrs.
the
Steal Your
competition
Girl.
heats up.
Brunswick, here we come. This is where we're supposed to be
I would
going
love
off,
to be your
right,
bestie,
Navigator?
though.
You gave it like it was an
That's a
option.
girl I'd
Because
love
I'm
to be friends
thinking
with.
of where to take a picture. Now that's my next motive. My next.
Oh,
Get
hey,
married
stop.
without
Stop.
selfies. You know, old people with selfies.
Her hair, though, is
No,
always.
Not yet. I'm still
What
in this
is this
thing.
hairstyle? I
Selfies
don't
taken
know.
care of. Click, click, sent off.
Panama City, yes, yes. Take a picture of us right here.
They're constantly getting themselves photographers. What the? How are they doing this? That is crazy.
Welcome to Panama City. Your first challenge is located behind Pineapple Willie's.
We learned that this town is a COA, so we're trying to find our way around it and find a sign.
That's crazy, though. They got their first and second,
gas
though.
station. Message sent.
Message sent. Okay.
Oh, we got the text too. There's just this massive bridge that almost feels out of place, but we knew that that was getting us over to St. Simon's, and we got in almost seamlessly. St. Simon Island. Welcome to St. Okay, pull over. All right, you ready to go? Here, you send it.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Where's the addresses listed?
Your first challenge is located at Lake Meadows
they're gonna catch up this time.
Naturals.
Oh,
Hi,
boy.
excuse me. Can we get some directions real quick for you?
Yes, it's Pineapple Willie's.
Police
Turn,
officers. Let's
turn.
go. Always ask the police officers. They all know. They know everything about the areas. What was that accent that came out?
All
I don't know.
teams have successfully navigated to their cities. Now they must complete their first of 2 challenges on day 2, each step getting them closer to their relatives.
Oh, let's go. Challenge.
Family Tree Memory Dash.
Challenge 1 is the same for all 4 teams. Each couple must memorize a magnetic family tree of Benjamin Franklin, then reconstruct that same tree on a blank tree 50 yards away. When the names and faces are correct, they will receive instructions to their
Just
second
keep running back
challenge.
and forth.
20 minutes
Do
to
it.
complete this challenge. Okay, so we gotta match those boards.
We had kind of a strategy going into it. It was just to tick the top row and then just keep working our way down. Got it. Okay, go.
I got faces. I'll be back. This is a nightmare.
It was difficult.
We have to match up these faces of everybody that look just alike. Mustache, beard, mustache. Yeah, this is hard. Everybody got beards.
Everybody got beards.
I was memorizing the pictures.
Means
She was
old
memorizing
day.
the names.
Yep.
I'm like a pastor.
The running back and forth,
Or
I think we
pastor.
exceeded in that sense.
A
It
pastor.
is a lot running back and forth. I'm trying to catch my breath. I didn't think that it was going to be that much of a distance. I'm tired.
Before anything happens, you gotta be correct. I'll put the last piece in place. I hear the bell ring.
Oh.
I'm so
Oh,
happy, man. We'll
shoot.
finish with this challenge. Congratulations.
First,
Because the relative
what
you
is
meet
going
today
on? These
is
guys
an
are really
orphanage.
coming in
You
hot.
must
Let's
now
go.
find the book, Georgia Off the Beaten Path, located somewhere inside Old City Hall. Your allotted time for the day includes 22 minutes to complete this challenge.
Let's go.
Is the first to move on to challenge 2. This challenge is unique to each team and directly tied to the relative that they are about to meet.
He's right there. Her, she's there. That's it. Good job.
Oh, get that.
We got it. Oh.
Team Black is the next to move on to their second challenge.
Let's go. Let's
Your
go.
relative
Team
is an
Black.
accountant. Take a basic accounting test at the office of Lisa Ray Anderson.
An accounting
Half
test?
Block north
What?
at 100 Sylvan Drive, Suite 190.
Okay, you need to tell me what to do next. Is that right?
Yeah,
It's right. It's right. We did really well in the memory challenge.
We thought we'd get it done in 10 minutes. I think we exceeded our expectations. Your next relative was a farmer.
Find Farmer Dale inside the barn for instructions on it. Come on, hurry.
It says our relative is
It's
a
right there.
farmer. Can't wait to see what that challenge is.
Oh boy.
Eventually, we got to the part where we was
Gotta-
all done. They
gotta
checked the board
catch
and
some
they rang the bell
chickens.
and victory was at hand.
It's gonna kill some chickens.
I'm surprised we did as good as we did because, to be honest with you, he can't even remember the zip code. Your relative is a scientist of the
Boy
brain.
getting called
Keep that
out.
in mind and go
He's
to the
getting
Coconut Creek
called
Family
out.
Park. Where's that? Our relative's a brain scientist?
Man, that's what I'm talking about.
That is really cool.
All teams have completed challenge 1. Now each couple must face their own unique challenge. This will give them their final clue to their relative.
Hey, Julie, I found it.
After we found the book, we had to read a poem.
Here, read it.
The poem tells Team Blue to find a nearby tree called Lover's Oak.
The Lover's Oak. I sat on the bough of an old oak tree.
His words kept ringing out at me. Lover's Oak. Then I'm like, all right, he's not reading fast enough. Got it, Lover's Oak.
The unknown.
As Kayla and Dooley rush to find Lover's Oak, Joe and Madison's relative has a tie to accounting.
Bro,
They're
you
about
need to
to
read
take
where it
an
is though.
accounting
Maybe
test.
it says.
Hi, I'm Lisa
Taking
Anderson.
off.
Maddie.
I'm Joe.
Joe.
Nice to meet you. Do you mind if we open this up and read this real quick? Okay, perfect. Correctly answer 9 basic multiple choice accounting questions.
We had 9 questions and a 1-minute penalty if we got it wrong, and there's a good chance that we could definitely go over our time.
Question 1.
Which of the following items would not fall under the definition of an asset? Oh no. Are you Farmer Dale? I am. Hello. Welcome to
Not
Live
a
Meadow
clue
Naturals.
either. Holy hell,
In order to
yeah.
complete
They
your
be going
challenge,
over their
you must
time
each
this time.
collect 100
Uh-oh.
eggs.
Each of us had to find 100 eggs and put them in our basket, and then if we broke 1 egg, that was an additional 10 eggs that we had to find.
Justin and Brittany's second challenge has them a little bit out of their element.
Okay, watch out, guys! Never been around chickens like that, and they were just pecking at us.
As Team Green is trying to find eggs on a farm, Leo and Relexis are about to test their navigational instincts.
Maze games help keep the mind active and build new brain cells.
What the
Navigate
heck?
your way through this maze to find the location of your relative. Your allotted time for the day includes 45 minutes to complete this challenge.
Team
Oh,
Red
boy.
must stay
This looks
together
fun,
and
but
locate
what
4
the heck?
different colored towers inside the maze with 7-foot walls.
Our game plan is to keep
What?
the communication going. Don't let our nerves get to us. I think we have a good chance.
Back in North Carolina, Team Blue is on foot, running
boy.
to find the Lover's Oak tree.
My legs feel like jelly. I feel like I'm about to pass out, but I gotta keep up with him because we gotta find this thing together.
And finally, I get this big tree in the middle of the road, man, and there's a book right there. Found it! Found it! Open it up. I'm breathing
Damn,
out, I'm
okay,
looking
his
through it.
strategy
Bam,
worked, I
there's
guess.
an
But like,
address
what the
on
hell?
there. Well done. Your relative's address is 124 Turtle Track Lane, Jekyll Island.
We passed that on the way coming up, Dylan.
She saw it, damn. Run! Run!
This one. As we saw these questions, we were guessing, and it was just absolutely frustrating.
Incorrect. Okay. We'll start the timer. 1 minute.
Sitting there as the minutes
boy.
are passing by, it was very sickening.
Oh boy.
This is one of the hardest challenges ever. I was thinking like, okay, maybe we can have,
What, we split up, you find a tower, I find a tower.
And it doesn't work like that. I'm getting worried because I may not find him. Leo!
I'm over here. I'm trying to make my way to the green.
Did you find it? Leo, talk to me!
Read the question.
Oh boy.
One
Oh
minute.
boy.
Okay. Which of the following items would fall under the definition of a liability? Cash, debtors, owners, equity, tax owed, or none of the above?
Let's answer quick. I recognize that this was a huge weakness for me.
Oh boy.
No clue on that one.
Start the timer.
Start the timer.
Yeah.
That's why I take photographs for a living.
Do you have to keep accounting records for your photography business?
Yeah, we definitely hire somebody and pay him to do that. So
Back on the farm.
I hear you
the
there,
eggs are
brother.
being
I hear you
counted.
there. I would love to learn how to
have
grow
200 eggs. We
taxes,
did
but
break
yeah.
2 eggs, though. That means there better be 220 eggs there. Well, it looks like you completed the challenge. You collected 220 eggs.
Hey, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
He's like, thank you for doing my work for the day. I can go take a break.
You know where that is? Have no clue.
All right, let's go.
All right.
He's like, not a clue.
Found one.
Great.
Okay, I'm following your voice. Tell me where to go. All right, look, I'm here. Leo, I need you to help.
Take a little time finding all the towers, especially when you got to find them together. Where you at? Come back.
Right here.
Keep going that way. You got it. That's it. Run.
See, that helps.
Even when you finish all 4, you also have to find your way out back to the
Right.
finish line or to the exit line. All right, I got it. Oh, look, right here.
Your relative lives at 2315 West Beach Drive.
As Team Red completes
boy.
the maze, Black Team's accounting nightmare is almost over.
Accounting, math, Chinese, those all are kind of in the same realm, I feel like, for us right now.
They all
But
look
Maddie
about the
was able to
same
get
to me.
the majority of them right.
Correct.
I feel you, brother. That does sound pretty shitty.
This challenge took us a long time, and this is only day 2, so
Oh
it
boy.
makes me a little nervous.
Congratulations on passing your basic accounting test.
Thank you
This
so
is your
much.
next clue.
Oh, basic accounting.
Take this
Good
photo
shit.
to 460 Holly Street.
Oh,
We get the clue to
It's
the
a
address of our
picture.
relative, and I pull out this photograph.
read it. There's someone on the back.
Unbelievable.
This photo too.
Which I think it's me as a younger kid. I'm with this lady, and I felt like I knew who it was, but then I didn't, and I wasn't quite sure. So I was extremely eager.
This is
to get
exciting.
to the
It's gonna be
house
somebody
and figure out
close.
What was happening?
So somebody
I
he
could
knows.
see from his emotions, instantly I just got really excited and really happy for what was about to happen.
Oh, no,
Oh, God.
there's an accident. This
Uh-oh.
could be like the deciding factor, Justin.
No, it's not.
Girl, breathe. Girl, breathe. And see, the thing is, too, I feel like even if people strike out and they don't end up continuing on until day 10, I'm pretty sure that when people end up getting out of the game, like if they end up losing, I'm pretty sure the producers end up still giving them the addresses to their relatives' house. I feel like they still give them the information they need to find their relatives. It just means they're not going to win the money anymore. They're not going to get to compete to win the money. That's the main thing. But otherwise, you're still going to get to meet your relatives. It's just not going to be on television. It's not going to be paid for. And you're not going to, like, you know, be able to win this extra money, you know? So I feel like it's still going to be super good for everybody because even if you lose, you still kind of win, you know? It's fine. We got this. Everybody's going to be
Tensions
fine.
are rising on day 2.
Oh
as
boy,
all
it's getting
4 teams
sticky
are about to
here.
meet their
It's getting
relatives.
sticky.
So we just finished up at our second challenge. We got our clue, and I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm pretty sure that's me.
Come on.
Okay, we're trying to race to our relative right now, and I think this could be a relative that I haven't seen since I was 4 years old, who was very close to me when I grew up in Michigan, but I have no idea. We're about to find out.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Team Blue is the first to arrive at their
Oh,
relative's
they're only a
home.
little bit over their
So we
time
get to
though.
Jekyll Island and
Whoa,
find
they
the
really
house?
made up from last week.
It really wasn't that hard to find.
Yesterday. I always think it's like last week because of
I'm looking around at the
show,
house.
but
This
but
place
I
is
feel like
pretty
even in Amazing
nice.
Race, they
I
have
didn't
to
know
be
what to
daily
expect next.
because of like, yeah, it's just weekly.
Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So we go inside. I'm still stuck in game mode, adrenaline rushing. We didn't even properly introduce ourselves. We just go ahead and ask for a picture.
Picture, let's go.
Excellent.
Horrible picture.
Oh, that's horrible. Here we go with the selfies again.
You got it?
No, I'm not in it again. All right, come on. No, this is going on. It's not even funny, man. Seriously. All right, that should do it.
Crazy. They are just
Wow,
struggling
looks
with
like
these
they made
pictures.
it. Can't take selfies.
No, they are really having a hard time
Kayla
with
and
it.
Dooley
Oh
are the
my.
first team to
At
meet
least
their
they found
relatives.
them.
Their clock has now stopped at
Nice,
4
though.
hours
Only
and
2
50
minutes over.
Only 2 minutes over their allotted time.
See, this is also
putting them clearly in the early lead.
Who's related to who?
Hold
Who's
on.
relative?
I was gonna say, this is also different from the later seasons. In the later seasons, they leave it all up to the end to be mystery, where it's like, oh, we all find out together. Like the teams find out who's in first, and then we find out who's in first together. And it adds a level of suspense, I feel like, which is kind of nice and needed. But it's really interesting to see how they had different ways of doing it in the beginning. So I'm appreciative of that.
Who's related to who? Who's relative? Who's...
Well, take a guess.
I can't, man. This is a tough one, man.
You guys.
It's you and I.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I was gonna
man.
say.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sweaty, man. You're gonna have to forgive me, man.
It's okay. I understand.
Okay,
I understand.
yeah, it's brutal.
I am Mark Power Freeman from Jekyll Island, and I am a user experience designer.
I'm Courtney Power Freeman. I'm a 5th grade teacher.
Meeting a relative I've never met before, I'm definitely a little bit
Very
nervous,
fascinating.
but the dominant feeling is definitely excitement.
How are we related? That's why do you know the connection? Do you...
Yeah, I do know it.
Get out of here. You serious?
We are most likely 4th cousins.
Bam. That's my cousin, man. Blood. I felt it running through our veins.
I felt it.
I felt it.
Okay, yeah.
If you said 4th cousin, man, I'm looking at your face and there's certain features and things like that.
I want to learn his
smile.
story,
He has a beautiful
see
smile.
where our
Wow.
stories interconnect and overlap. Hopefully I can help them to fill in some gaps in the
Beautiful
story
hair,
about their
beautiful
family,
smile.
and they can help me to fill
Look
in
at all
some
those
gaps.
piercings.
Why don't I show you on the computer how our family tree works out together?
Let's go.
As Team
Heck
Blue
yeah.
discovers their connection to their new relative, Team Black is about to dive into the mystery of the photograph.
Who is it? Is it a grandma? Is it an aunt? Who is it? It's gotta be an aunt. I feel like it's an aunt. It can't be a grandma this early. I feel like it's probably an aunt. Grandma's gotta be saved till later, you know?
Yeah, so we get there and I knock on the door, and it was the last person I was expecting to meet or to be there.
Hello, hi.
Can we grab a selfie?
Can we get a photo with you real quick?
Hello.
Oh,
Yes,
maybe
we
that
need a photo.
does look like a grandma. That does look like a
We're gonna send
grandma.
that in.
Joe and Madison are the
Uh-oh,
second
that is a
team to
grandma. I
find
feel like
their
that is a
relative.
grandma.
Their clock is now stopped. They made the trip in 4 hours and 58 minutes. 30 minutes
That's a
over
beautiful
their
picture where
allotted
she's like
time,
almost
currently
kissing
placing them
the girl.
in second
Wow.
behind Team Blue.
Look at you, big guy. Look at you. You know, look at you.
And I'm looking at her, I'm realizing that there was some history here, that I had seen her before, but when I was really, really young, and now 20 plus years later, I'm finally reconnecting with her. And I think that's why the emotion was heavy, and it was real, and it was good, and it was exciting.
You don't know how happy I am to see you, you know? You have no idea. You have no idea.
It's been a long time.
It's been forever. My name is Juanita Glenn. I am Joe's great aunt.
Oh,
I've not
great
seen Joe
aunt.
since he was 4 years old.
Oh, this is my wife. This is my
You know what? You're beautiful. Thank you. How do you get such a beautiful
wife. I don't know how I did it.
Oh, she is though. Everybody sees it, you know.
When we
I'm
first
saying-
looked at each other on the porch, I stepped to the side and I wanted them to have that moment because I knew he was not expecting it at all. It was just incredible.
That's so amazing.
I
Aw.
wasn't sure exactly how he would feel. He hadn't seen me in 20-some years. I thought he wouldn't know me, but you know, he did. I could see it in his eyes. It was just really, really wonderful.
Once you get the reminder, it's like, oh my
this is
god,
crazy.
yes,
This
I've
the
got
memories
so
come
many
back.
good things to tell
I
you
can't
and
wait to
show you. I just can't tell you how much I've missed you.
Oh, it's been a while. I'm so excited. This is insane.
I do. Want to come in?
Please, 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 please. Come on.
Please,
you
let's go.
so
Yes, yes, come on. He's like
This
so
is Monica.
overwhelmed.
Hi, Juanita brings us inside, and I wasn't expecting to meet another relative, but I met my second cousin, Monica, who is Juanita's daughter. Monica, she babysat me a lot, so her and my mother grew up very close. So it was just super special to hear about that and see the connection, because there was just
So
I think a lot of unknowns on my end. Okay, is this
I was right, great
is that
aunt.
us? Is that us? Is that
That's
you?
me and you.
There it is. Look at that.
That's me and you back when.
Man, I looked
Yeah.
good back then.
You know what? You know what you were.
That's something that I'm gonna remember for a long time.
That's
you
so
just see
cute.
it. I could
Oh
feel
my
it in her
gosh.
eyes.
I missed you. I'm so glad you're back here in my life. I can't tell you how happy I'm about that.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. It's
can
not
see the
even my
memories.
family, but like, oh, it's so beautiful.
You could see joy. You could see,
Oh, love. Oh my god.
even if it was, and if
That's
it's
so
little,
sweet.
just a little bit of
That's why I
sadness
love this show.
of years
This is
gone
so
by
sweet.
of not communicating. I just felt love and joy. Ooh, Heavy stuff, man. Heavy stuff.
No, it's not good
It's
stuff.
good stuff. No, heavy good.
Heavy good.
As Joe
She's
and
like, oh,
Juanita
come on,
enjoy
be
their
happy.
reunion
He's like, I'm happy. I'm
in
just
Ecco,
overwhelmed
Florida,
and
Team
excited.
Green
and
is
like,
about to meet their relative.
All right, 202 right here.
What is with the green soul?
That's the exact color we have. Go Team Green, all right?
All right. Hurry.
Team Green represent.
Look how cute this trailer is. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Hi.
How cute everything
We're
is.
the stewards, and we're looking for our relative. Is that you?
Yes, we're your relatives.
Okay, cool. Let's take a quick selfie.
Okay.
They're
Team
good on
Green
their
is the
selfie
third
game.
team to locate their relative.
Good
their
on you,
clock
Green.
is stopped, leaving only Team Red left
I
to
feel like
clock
it's
in.
Brittany's family again.
Whose relative are you?
I'm your relative.
What?
I'm Kathy.
What? That's amazing.
Yeah, we're cousins.
What?
Can I give you a hug? I'm Kathy Jones,
And I'm Denny Jones.
and we live in the great state of Florida. Come on
Florida.
in. All right.
Let's
Meeting
go.
Brittany today was really special. She's really the first biological relative I've met because I was adopted at birth. It's just been an amazing experience to find somebody who I'm biologically related to.
Oh, you
So we
should
had
have
a
been on
great
this show,
evening
girl.
planned, and we just need to see if we can get your help to set up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the Today I met a fourth cousin of mine,
Fourth?
another relative.
It was
Once
amazing
again.
being greeted by Kathy and Denny with open arms. They were extremely friendly, and just right from the get-go, they had such positive spirits about them that we knew this was going to be a great start to the night.
Cool. What was it? Okay, 2315. 2316. So it's right
Fourth
there.
cousins again. What is with these like late,
to arrive
like
at their
very
relatives' home today.
older in
but
the
because
years?
the allotted time for each team is different,
Yeah.
it's still unclear who will receive a strike on day 2.
Gosh, hopefully it's
As
not
I'm
you guys
going to the
again.
door and I'm knocking on the door,
Finger
I'm thinking,
crossed that
okay,
you
I don't
guys
know if
got
it's going to
this.
be Leo's relative or it's going to be mine.
It is definitely yours.
And immediately, I see my relatives. I know they're my relatives because I see distinctive features. Right now, at the moment, the clock is running, and I'm like I want to take a picture, but I just want to hug them.
Leo and Relexis are the last team to arrive at their
That's
relatives'
sweet.
home today.
Okay, maybe
and
like
their clock
a later.
has
I feel it's
stopped.
probably a second, third cousin as well.
I could not hold back the tears as much as I wanted to. You know, not mess up the makeup. But
Girl, makeup don't matter.
It's amazing. You look like, you know, my uncles.
Okay, let me share with you how we related. Your granddad, which is Hayward, and my mother, which is Hilda, which brings us to Gloria, your mother, who's my first cousin.
So
And
your
that
second
makes you
cousin.
my second cousin.
Oh,
So close. And
That is
doesn't he
all
look
close.
like a carve out?
Yes, he does.
Yeah. My cousin Ralph looks exactly like my grandfather and all my uncles, and it just brings back so many memories. Yeah, there it goes again.
Oh.
It's touching to me because you know, you're a piece of my grandpa. Amazing. Oh, it's amazing. I'm sorry.
Oh, girl.
I was so close to him.
Yeah.
You know, literally close. Like we lived upstairs with my grandparents.
Oh, wow.
You know, years back.
Right.
All right.
On Jekyll Island, Team
Jekyll Island.
Blue is settling in to learn more about Dooley's connection to his cousin,
Yeah, let's
Mark
go,
Power
cousin.
Freeman, and his wife, Courtney.
So here's what I have as far as ancestry goes. The records are somewhat limited for African Americans, as you might imagine. The records were either lost, during the transition out of slavery, if they were ever kept in the first place.
Right.
So I can point
Wait,
to
so really this is all about there is like
region
issues with
in
slavery?
Africa
What is
where we have our common
really?
DNA
I didn't
from.
think that was a.
Most likely
I didn't
here
think that affected
in the
it,
Ivory
but I
Coast,
mean,
in Ghana. And
I guess maybe
here in the
because of
Congo.
records.
You know, the fact that we can narrow down our common ancestor to these regions is really amazing and something I'm actually pretty grateful for.
That was pretty
that's
cool, man.
wild.
He gave me a lot of facts and information I didn't know about, and I'm just kind of blown away. This is
Jeez.
what it's
I've
all
always
about,
wanted
man,
to
for
do my
sure.
own
Like,
ancestry
I can't
test.
thank you
I know
enough
my
for,
ancestries are
doing
from
the research
Germany,
and seeing how
but I
you
don't know much
connect.
else.
You know, I really want to,
That'd be nice to
just
know.
really find out where did I come from. And I really want to learn that not only to satisfy my own curiosity, but also to
Freeman,
pass
are you
it
related
down
to
my
Morgan?
children.
Look,
Yo.
if anything
Are
comes
y'all
out
related
of,
to
of
Morgan?
me making small pieces of the puzzle and putting them together, man, that's what I'm on this journey for.
Right on.
Because the small pieces mean so much.
I was born Joseph DiCaleta to just my mother, Nikki Ann DiCaleta, in Flint, Michigan. It was just her and I growing up. Never knew my father, never knew who my biological father was. It was actually the night of my 4th birthday.
Oh my
She
gosh.
Didn't come home. Was involved in a drunk driving accident. That was not her fault.
He keeps
Juanita
saying that.
helped raise
Why
me,
do you keep
and
saying
from
that, dude?
age
Is it her
0
fault?
to
Like, why?
4, before my
Why does
mother's
that have to
accident,
be
she was there.
reiterated?
She
I don't
was
know.
a part of the conversation.
That's
She,
awful.
you know,
So horrible.
was very close to my mother.
Nikki Ann, that's Joe's mom. She lived with me for a long time, since she was probably 17 years old. So she was always a part of my life when she was young. And so Joey's one of the family.
After Joey's mom's death, the court stepped in and determined that Joey should go live in Florida. And from that point on, we never saw him again.
Got a lot of family on the DeColeta side, a whole lot that you have no idea who they are. And I just am excited for you to meet some of them, you know?
So to have both Juanita and Monica, who are both very connected to my mother, and to that, the DeColeta side, was just really, really unbelievable, because they had memories and things that I'd never heard.
Who's Big Nick?
I mean, I was
Big Nick.
4 the last time you
I need
saw
more
me, so
details. Who's
0
Big
to
Nick?
4 is the memory that I have. So
Can't
it's
just show me an
very-
article and not tell me
there's
what's
just a
up.
lot of connection, a lot of deep history, and a lot of unknowns that I wasn't aware of.
I had 4 grandchildren, and they're all Joey's age, give or take a year or two. And I raised Joey right along with those grandchildren from the time he was a young child.
Where's Nene? What's your name? Joseph Matthew DeColeta.
I'm very proud of you and what you do
so
and where you're
sweet.
at. I am just really proud of you, you know?
You could just feel the love and the warmth coming from her, and it just grew stronger as
That
the
is
night went
so
on.
sweet.
Juanita busted out this amazing
And he's
photo
got like
album.
like cousins he could be too. Like that's so
God,
awesome.
that mullet, look at me right there. These were photos that I had never seen.
Wow.
This one is so.
Oh my gosh, I was such a nerd back then. It's me, and that's you.
Mom and Nicholas, my son.
Yeah. Love that Joe is getting this experience, because like this is something that my family does. We sit through and look through photos of our childhood, and you know, we like look back, and he's never gotten to do that. He's never seen like any of those photos, you know. It's amazing that he, you know, gets to take that photo album home and have those, because he has 1 or 2 photos of his mom or like him as a baby, and I
That's
love
crazy
it
that he doesn't
Joe's
have
getting
just
to meet
just
family
see
members.
these pictures.
For her to,
Like, wow.
to take the time to
not
to
see these
organize
growing
and
up,
to
like,
bring
just
a
see
book
them.
like this. There's no price tag on an album like that. It's worth no amount of money.
I was just happy to see him.
That is
Nothing
so
else really
sweet.
mattered. Maybe we didn't have him for those years in between, you know, but we had a good part of him when he was little, and we're going to get the best part of him now.
Oh, this is the best one. See, Team Black all the way. I am in tears.
Meanwhile, in Ocoee,
Oh,
Florida.
Team Black.
Today I met a 4th cousin of mine, another relative, and her name is Kathy, and she's amazing.
Thank you guys so much for fabulous dinner.
I thought you guys were supposed to stay at their place.
In preparing for our relative's visit, we looked around and we found a very cute trailer. We saw it and we knew it was perfect for you guys to stay in tonight.
So cool.
What? Oh,
I'm
they're
so
staying
excited.
in it.
We've always wanted to sleep in like a trailer like this, like a tiny home,
Yeah.
and now we get to do it.
It's kind of like a fort, and I love forts. So.
That's cool. See, they're influencers. This is their next. This is their next journey in life. You've just prepared them for their next
We
transition.
rent this for you because our bedrooms are all full. I have a G.I. Joe collection in one.
A G.I. Joe collection.
They're like, wait, what? Girl, let us see this.
We rented the trailer because our spare bedroom has been turned into a G.I. Joe room.
Oh my
This is my
goodness.
G.I. Joe collection.
Holy.
Incredible. How long have you been collecting these?
I've been collecting about 20 years.
Really?
I have
Started
approximately 400 G.I. Joes.
400 G.I. Joes.
Repelling.
20 years she's been collecting these, over 20, so
That is
very impressive. So
That
yeah,
is
we'll find
insane.
out more as the night goes on.
Thank you for sharing this part of you. It's so cool.
Yeah, so cool. Now let's go to our tiny home, babe. Influencer life. Let's make some vlogs.
Very overwhelming.
Tiny home vlog.
Why am I so emotional? I don't know.
You know why? It's because
I'm
it's
Molly
family.
Richards.
And I'm Ralph Richards, and we're from Panama City, Florida.
I'm
They look so
retired.
cute.
Formerly, I was an
So
occupational
cute.
therapist, and I primarily worked as a rehab director.
And my
Rehab,
background is
oh,
in imaging
girl.
sciences. I guess it's always been a passion of mine to really
neuroscientist.
get into the neurological mind of people and how people think. Just seeing my cousin I've never met before in my life and meeting her husband
Yeah.
has just been absolutely great.
Yeah.
Here's our ancestry connection between ancestry DNA. I am your mother's cousin, and you are my cousin once removed.
I just fell in love with them immediately.
Aww.
I really felt very connected to them,
So
and it was
sweet.
just like an automatic bond. And so it was very
He has
fun.
such beautiful
My
eyes,
cousin Ralph
Leo.
looks
Wow.
exactly like my grandfather and all my uncles, and it just brings back so many memories. What reminds me is his features. You know, it's very distinctive, like everything, like his nose, his complexion, just about. It's just his mannerism.
Alexis was great. She wanted to know so much about
Alexis.
my
I keep
uncle,
forgetting
which
people's
is her
names.
grandfather, Hayward Chuck Harbaugh, was in the with the Spiders.
Oh.
The Spiders date back. They are really a gospel group that date back from the churches in the early 50s. They used to come and they would stay with us as they
See,
would
more
entertain.
religious undertones.
We
Gospel.
always look forward to them coming.
That's really cool,
It was a
although-
good time. Music's always been in our
There's some
family,
good
in our
gospel
life.
music, I will say.
Even today,
Some
music is
beautiful
still an
gospel
important part of our family.
It is amazing to find out that I have a musical history with my cousin Ralph. I just look forward to talking with him and sharing memories. That's what I want.
Family's absolutely important.
Please
just to
don't
know
tell me
where
those
we
are
came from
gators.
and where we're
Please
going.
don't tell me those
It's
are
important
gators.
for our children to
It's gotta
know.
be chicken.
And it's important for us to understand the different diversities of our families.
As day 2 of Relative Race winds to a close, darkness signals
see who's
comfort
in the
and
lead.
unrest for our 4 teams. As they celebrate newfound family, the results are tallied. Who finished
Results
first? And who will be receiving a strike tonight? We're about to find out.
It's the end of day 2 of Relative Race, and our 4 teams are gathered once again, and I see some smiles, and I see some anticipation, and maybe a few people that are worried. Shinsings, how did it go for you today?
The challenges with the maze, that got us.
Yeah, I think that was probably the
Yeah.
biggest part today. I feel good about everything. I think the challenge at the maze was the one thing that might have stumbled a little bit on.
Okay, Williams, I gotta be honest with you, you look exhausted.
It's hitting me right now. It's only day 2. It's either like if
The
I get
hair,
to make it to day
she looks
5,
dead.
it's either I'm going to turn it up
We're gonna pass
or either
out.
I'm going to pass out. So that's where I'm at right now.
It's been exhausting physically, but I think even more so. Yes, you get it. You understand. Even
Yes.
more so, it's been extremely exhausting in the best way emotionally with what we're experiencing with our family. It's weird. It's like all the competition stuff, right, when we're out there, but as soon as we knock on that door and that door opens, all the competition in the game, all that goes out the window for at least 4 hours until we see you, Dan, and then it comes back in. So when we took first place yesterday, we gave Team Green a 10-minute penalty for today.
Enemies.
So honestly, heading into the results, we were feeling pretty good.
Here are the results of day 2 of Relative Race.
Boy, let's go. The results.
Finishing in first place and having a choice of either a personal benefit or a game benefit is
My nerves, my heart is going boo boo, boo boo.
Team Blue.
Ooh.
Team Blue, you finished 2 minutes over your allotted time.
I feel it's a relief. It's a relief.
They're just
to
like,
kinda,
what? Y'all are
you
just,
know,
we're
not
all
to
just as
know that
surprised.
the variables and everything.
We
that
are
happen,
all
you gotta work
just
as
as
hard as you
surprised.
can, man. You can't really control anything. You know, you have no idea of.
So now you have a decision to make. Your personal benefit is $250 cash, which you can receive right now, or a game benefit of 5 minutes to be able to go online.
Yeah.
Might help you when you're looking for a
Map
map
out your directions.
or where to go tomorrow.
Oh, yes, yes.
You have to
Internet.
make that decision in 10 seconds.
Internet access.
$250 cash or 5 minutes online?
5 minutes online.
Yeah,
5
yeah, yeah. You
minutes
need that
online.
internet
Very
access.
interesting. No cash so far. Everybody's looked for the game benefit. Team Blue, you will
all
have
about the
5
long
minutes
game.
online.
We're all
We
playing
hope
long
that
game.
does help you tomorrow with day 3 of Relative Race. Finishing in second place. 6 minutes over their allotted time.
Black.
Team Red, the Shinsings.
What? Oh my God! See what I say? The tables turn. Oh my gosh! The tables turn. Wow.
And so now, the Greers elected to give a 10-minute time penalty
Yeah, we know.
to the Stewarts.
Oh boy.
The Greers finished in first place yesterday. Well, we have added 10 minutes to the Stewarts' time. And finishing in third place on day 2 of Relative Race is Team Green, the Stewards. When we added 10 minutes to your time, you were 15 minutes over your allotted time. Team Black, you were 30 minutes over your allotted time.
Oh
Team Black,
no!
you have picked up your first
the
strike.
karma. Karma got us. Oh no.
Getting our first strike feels pretty horrible.
I don't like that.
I mean,
no, I don't
it's
like
just,
that.
I think because we weren't expecting it, that's
Hit us a little harder.
hit us a little harder. Like if we had a really bad day, we kind of see it coming, but this we just didn't see coming at all.
Yeah, you
The
guys got
game
too overconfident. You
changed
cannot.
very
You gotta stay
quickly.
hungry. Always stay
Yesterday,
hungry.
Everything went perfectly for you. What do you think might have gone wrong today? Where do you think the slip up might have come?
We slipped up a little bit on our second challenge. We had to answer some
Accounting questions, which was the absolute worst. But that does not in any way
take away what we experienced tonight with our family. That is just goes so much more deeper and so much further beyond
Take the
you know,
positive
a
out of
competition,
it.
which is weird because it's both things. It's 50-50, but
tonight was just so powerful and beautiful in a really cool way for us. So
it's just more motivation for us to kick some butt tomorrow. So.
And you know what? You
guys are gonna
seem
come
to
back
have
from this. I
spoken for
believe
everybody
y'all
when you
is
summed
coming
it up
back.
that way. That it really comes back to, again, that discovery of family. And for that reason, you may want to try to stay on the show. Oh yeah, there's also that other thing, $50,000.
$50,000.
The final results of day 2 of Relative Race look like this. In first place, Team Blue, Kayla and Dooley Williams, clocked in only 2 minutes over their allotted time. They chose the game benefit as their reward, 5 minutes online in tomorrow's race. In second
Definitely
place,
helps,
despite
for
having
sure.
the longest drive of the day, Team
Yeah,
Red,
that is
Leo
crazy.
and Alexis,
Way to
were
come
only
back.
6 minutes over their allotted time. In third place, incurring a 10-minute penalty from day 1,
Still
is
managing
Team
third.
Green, Justin and
Wow.
Brittany Stewart. They ended up 15 minutes over their allotted
my
time
precious
and receiving
Team
their first
Black.
strike of Relative Race, 30 minutes over their allotted time. Joe and Madison Greer.
And so, I wish you
Sid and Joe.
good luck tomorrow. Teams, get some sleep. You look like you could use it.
Y'all are getting exhausted. It's only
We'll
day
see you
2.
tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Y'all can do this. I believe. I believe. All right, Team Black, we're gonna come back.
Well done.
Man, that is that's a shocker. Actually, I'm be honest.
It is.
My face
I
was
still
like,
don't believe it.
Yeah,
They're like,
I'm
what?
kinda
No
shocked 'cause
way.
You can't really show
No
your
way.
emotions. It's like poker, man. I'm excited on the inside, but I know tomorrow.
It's just the second
Think
day.
about it. 2 top teams, it flipped today.
I'm actually blown
They
away
did.
that that happened.
I did. Like I say, things happen. Things change.
Oh yeah.
Do better tomorrow. Y'all gonna do better tomorrow.
Nerve-wracking.
It's just kind of like a ha-ha in their face because they give us a 10-minute penalty. We still
See,
didn't last.
I knew
It
the
just
karma
shows
was gonna
how
come. They were gonna say that.
powerful like this game is, because it just changes. You know what I mean? Like all of us thought that the blue team was on the bottom, and now they're floating by with no strikes.
All right, I bet you're tired, so let's show you where you'll be sleeping tonight.
I love that
All right,
she
let's
called
go,
it
let's
out
go,
too.
let's
Like
go.
she's already like, I think blue team's the worst. Like, girl, you said the quiet part out loud, like way out loud.
Excited to get a good
Great.
night's sleep, spend some more quality time with our family in the morning before we hit the road. But it is, I'm so amped right now and ready to go tomorrow. I can't wait. Today was very special, very powerful. Literally one of the most unique
So
days of my
beautiful.
entire
They had a
life.
picture too to use
Knowing,
as like
you
a
know,
clue. That's
what we just
crazy.
experienced is awaiting us tomorrow, and then the following day, and hopefully the following day. So it's that kind of stuff and those kind of emotions that are raw and tangible, and you can feel it, and you can just, it's so heavy in the room, and in a good sense that just pushes you to keep going.
I'm just hoping maybe the other teams will get tired.
I know. Came in first today. Yeah, but my body still feels the same way as if
Oh,
my body keep losing every day.
my body keep losing it.
Football again, seriously.
How do you feel about tonight?
Good.
Oh, you're so gorgeous, even
Why?
in like night vision.
You literally, I'm not exaggerating, you look like you're 60 years old.
Excuse you, she looks gorgeous.
I really enjoyed meeting our relatives so far. Everything has been 100%. You know, it's been good.
You as well. You're
like the best
and your husband is
feeling
beautiful.
ever. knowing that we didn't get our strike.
I've got this incredible evening that I experienced with my family. That was just so amazing and absolutely perfect.
Y'all are
in
just
every
so
way.
beautiful. I love you.
And I've just
You
got
guys
this
gotta win.
feeling in my stomach of, you know what I mean? Like just frustration, like with getting a strike when we did. This is so fun. This is the
You
coolest
guys
thing
got
ever.
this. Team Black all the way. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so that is episode 2 of Relative Race. Sadly, my precious Team Black got their first strike. You know, that's why I always say, no matter what happens, you always gotta stay hungry. You gotta keep trying your best and never, never slow it down, because you never know what could be happening. Team Blue and Team Red pulled back up top. And I was shocked to find that, because they both had the longest times compared to the other two teams. So you truly never know what's going to happen in this game. So anyway, if you guys are loving this series and show, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Episode 3 will be coming at you very soon. I will see you guys then. Bye.